Hello travelers! Welcome back! Today I have for you this 3rd generation double bell versus my good friend Schogux. And yeah, we are playing by the VGC rules, so basically we are using 4 Pokemon and we are playing under item clause, so yeah. So there we go, I'm gonna lead with my Gengar and my Metagross as he's gonna lead with his Marowak and his Gyarados. So my Gengar does have the Thunderbolt, so I decide just to go for it. And his Marowak is gonna go for the Protect. I decide to Protect with my Metagross because I didn't want it to take an Earthquake from that thing. And as you can see, I went for the Thunderbolt and I completely forgot about Marowak's second ability because no one uses that. Like, what? Lightning Rod Marowak. Oh well, that was my bad, and that was a turn wasted. So he's gonna go for the Thunder Wave, he's gonna paralyze my Gengar, but I do have the Lumberry, so there I decided to switch out into my Zapdos. I didn't want it to take an Earthquake, and I went for a Ice Punch because I wanted to take down that Marowak because it's a threat. And if that Marowak is there, I can't one-hit KO the Zapdos with the electric move, so I decided to stay in with my Gengar because I didn't want any of my other guys to get paralyzed at that point. But his Marowak went for the Rock Slide, which is pretty nice. I guess he wanted to have to get some damage with my Gengar, or either that or he predicted my switch. Me wanted to save my Metagross, so there I expected the Protect with the Marowak, and then again I decided just to destroy that Gyarados, just to go for the explosion. I decided to protect myself with the Substitute. He went for the Thunder Wave, trying to paralyze my Zapdos, and there we go, the boom is there, and that's gonna do half after the Intimidate. And apparently this Gyarados has some weird EV spread because that's what Schogux does. He always has like some completely random EV spread on his Pokemon, which is pretty cool. He's a pretty creative player. So anyways, now I'm gonna go into my Salamence, get an Intimidate off, and yeah, go from there. I do have the Hidden Power Grass with this Salamence. I'm a mix variant, but I don't have the Hidden Power Flying. I have the Hidden Power Grass just for ground types and especially for Swampert. So gonna decide to go for the Substitute again with my Zapdos, and there we go, the Hidden Power Grass is gonna be able to finish off the Marowak, which is great. So now I can finally do things to Gyarados. I can finally do things! Wow, oh my god. Well, in comes this Clefable, which is a bulky guy, unfortunately, and yeah. He's gonna decide to rest with his Gyarados, I guess which is kinda nice for me because he didn't broke my Substitute, and Zapdos under that sub is definitely a threat. And yeah, apparently his Gyarados does have the Chesto Berry, so he's gonna wake up, so I don't wanna have my Salamence paralyzed, so I'm gonna switch out into my Metagross, which doesn't give a damn about paralysis. And his Clefable is gonna go for the Follow Me, so I'm not gonna be able to Thunderbolt the Gyarados, which is a good move, I guess, from his part. And yeah, that's gonna do a decent amount, and Gyarados obviously used Thunder Wave on the Salamence slot, and Metagross isn't gonna give a damn about paralysis, so now that Zapdos is behind the Substitute, I'm just gonna spam attacks and try to get damage on anything. Gyarados unfortunately reveals the Protect, so that's a completely weird set. Like, what? Rest? Oh my god, I don't even. Rest, Thunder Wave, Protect. Oh my god, I wonder what was his 4th move. And Clefable reveals the Cosmic Power, and that's gonna be a bit annoying, I guess, to deal with. Metagross is gonna go for the Meteor Mash. He does the mash, he does the Meteor Mash, and that's gonna do a massive ton of damage. And yeah, I don't want him to set up too many too many Cosmic Powers, so decide to go for the Thunderbolt at this point. He didn't follow me, and that's obviously gonna be a one-hit KO. I think the mistake that he made during this match was not trying to break my Substitute, because Zapdos behind the sub is definitely a threat. So his Gyarados is finally gonna go down, and in comes his Salamence. I have Clear Body, so I'm not gonna be affected by Intimidate, which is kinda nice. And Clefable is gonna try to troll me a little bit with the Soft Boiled, but I don't think that's gonna matter too much. He's relying on my Metagross trying to miss or get fully paralyzed, but Metagross is like, nope, I do have the Mash, the Meteor Mash, I'm not gonna miss. And I do get the attack raise, which is nice, so that's gonna nullify his his defense up with the cosmic power, which is nice. And there I'm gonna predict the follow me, and I'm gonna go for the thunderbolts because I wanna try to get as much damage on that Clefable because it's a threat. I decided not to go for the hidden power ice. And yeah, the thunderbolts, and if I manage to hit the meteor mash, I'm gonna be able to take down the Clefable. He's gonna go for the dragon dance. Let's go, Metagross, don't get paralyzed. Yes, don't miss the mash, the meteor mash. And that Clefable is gonna go down like a flash, and that's the end of that threat. So there we go, he only has his Salamence left. He's gonna go for the rock slide, relying on the flinch, I guess. I decided not to explode with my Metagross because Metagross did so much work in this match, and he told me that he has a weird spread that's enable him to like survive ice beams and hidden power ices from non-stab Pokemons, but Zapdos is too powerful, and the hidden power ice is gonna be able to finish off the Salamence, and that's gonna be the game for me. Great game, Schogux. Thanks for playing, man. Hope you guys enjoyed. Check out Shogux's channel, he posts a lot of 3rd gen material, and yeah, with that, I'll be seeing you guys next time, yes. Peace out.